Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Adam Kiss Show. Today, I'm joined by my very special guest, Christina Kiss, also my mom. And it's
We're
going to be,
very much in Christmas colors. I
yes,
just
we are.
realized. Oh my God. Wow, we are ready for the holidays, aren't we?
We're ready for the holidays. I mean, it's almost the holiday season. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I know that for you and for me, Christmas is every day.
Oh,
So
yes.
we could absolutely handle Christmas every day, and let's make it a thing. Um,
Yes.
but anyway, on this very special episode of the Adam Kiss Show, it's going to be a trivia episode, movie trivia. And
I
basically,
printed out all the questions. I swear he didn't see it, but he is a movie buff and oh my God, he knows so many of the answers. It's ridiculous. So I thought that maybe why don't we try this? So it's printed out. I printed it out. And yeah. So
absolutely.
what
So
did you
she's
get
going
to
to
it?
quiz. She's going to quiz me on movie trivia, and this should be exciting because I'm sure I'm going to get some big things wrong, and hopefully I'm going to get a couple things right.
All
Um,
right.
but it's out here for the world to see. All right.
Exactly.
So without
So
further
why don't
ado,
we start?
yeah,
I think you would know the first answer just by thinking that I know the answer to this. So, okay. So, what are the dying words of Charles Foster Kane in Citizen Kane?
Rosebud,
What is it?
Rosebud.
All right. Okay. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate?
Anne Bancroft.
That's right. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever
Oh,
released?
that's easy. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wow. You see, I would
And,
not know
and
this.
I'll give you a bonus from 1937.
Wow.
Walt Disney, the first.
Okay, I give up. Okay, for what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
Ah, it's counterintuitive. You'd think one of his more famous ones, but it's Big.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
okay. What flavor of Pop Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in the spaghetti in Elf?
From the Elf with Will Ferrell, Chocolate.
Yes, it is. Okay, all right. What real life on again, off again Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Even I know.
Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, of course.
Yeah, that's right. What American writer-director starred in several iconic European-produced spaghetti western?
American star of European spaghetti westerns.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
European-produced
I
spaghetti.
honestly, I honestly don't know if he's so much of a writer, or maybe he is. I'm just not familiar. But Clint Eastwood would be the only
Yeah,
choice.
I mean that's the answer actually. I didn't know that he was also a writer. I know that he
It's
was a
possible.
director.
I just might not be familiar.
Yeah. Who played juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men?
Henry Fonda.
Oh wow. Can't you get the question wrong?
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, but this is real, folks. I mean,
Yeah,
I asked him questions,
I have no idea what these are.
what year was this movie made? He
Yeah,
knows the answer. And I used to look it up at first, but forget it. It's about 99%, he knows it. Okay. The head of what kind of animal in front and center in an infamous scene from The Godfather?
the horse's head. You mean the horse's head in the bed?
Yeah, horse, yeah.
Yeah.
What TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed, ad-libbed, I guess, ad-libbed? Here's Johnny in The Shining.
I mean, of course, it's the Johnny Carson show. I mean,
Yeah,
here's
I grew
Johnny.
up on that here.
Yeah.
That was like wonderful. I love that. In what 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You're talking to me"?
I mean, of course, Taxi Driver with Scorsese's Taxi Driver. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the name of the anthemic dance near the beginning of Rocky Horror Picture Show?
All right. Well, you got your wish. I have no idea. I've never seen it.
Actually, it's the time warp.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. For what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, that's an interesting one. I know he was nominated so many times. I mean, was Schindler's List his first time?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that was
Okay.
about 20 years after his career started or so.
Okay. So, what is the name of the courtesan played by Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Satine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see,
Okay,
I get some wrong once in a
yeah.
while.
In what 1950 drama does Betty Davis say, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night"?
All about Eve.
Yeah. The theme from The Third Man, also called the Harry Lime theme. Oh my God, that's easy because
Yeah,
that's your favorite movie. Was performed on what instrument?
it's the zither. And funnily enough, for my movie, My Last Words, all the score is entirely piano. And I mean, that decision was partially inspired by the fact that, by the fact of the third man being all on zither.
Yeah, and why is it actually on zither? How did the composer compose this for? Okay,
Yeah,
tell me
I
the
believe
story
that
because I know you know it.
I believe that the director was in a restaurant in Vienna, I believe, and he just heard this guy, Karas, I believe his name was, and he was just like performing in the restaurant, and he liked the sound, so he hired him to perform and record the music.
Wow, that's great. That's a
A bit
great
of trivia
story.
there.
Marlon Brando could have been a contender in what iconic 1954 crime drama?
I could have been a contender. It's on the waterfront.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, what famous LA landmark is heavily featured in Rebel Without a Cause?
Yeah, it's the Griffith Observatory.
Wow. Who played Martin Luther King in the 2014 biopic Selma?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's David Oyelowo. Okay. Okay. Who directed Boris Karloff in the classics Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually not familiar with those.
James Vale.
Huh.
Okay. Now, what infamous 1980 box office bomb ruined the career of the Deer Hunter director Michael Cimino or Cimino or Cimino?
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, that's right. What words are written on the knuckles of Reverend Harry Powell, Robert Mitchum, in The Night of the Hunter?
Oh, I, oh, I'm blanking out on this one. You'll have to tell me.
Okay, it's love and hate.
Love. Yeah, oh, I should have said. I knew love. I thought. Oh, that's what I remember. Okay. I
What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
don't know.
It's Bill Murray. I guess I
That's
know
right.
that you are 100% on with the classic older
Classics.
movies. That's I mean 100%. I mean that's for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've never seen
in
that.
in Risky Business, the song did what song did Tom Cruise famously lip sync to in his underwear?
Something like rock and roll, something.
Yeah, old time rock and roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Lord of the Rings movie?
I've actually never seen the Lord of the Rings movies. However, um, I know the one person I know who's like one of the most famous actors from there is Ian McKellen. So I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, and that's the answer.
Oh, probably, yeah, Ian McKellen.
Yeah. Okay. For which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Andrews win the Academy Awards for Best Actress?
Mary Poppins.
Oh, yes, it is.
How am I doing here?
Oh, you're doing fantastic. Okay. What is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Oh, yeah, it was actually, I know this because it was pretty recently. This is like, I think, a 2019 movie. It's Joker.
Yeah, that's right. What 1994, wow, okay, crime film revitalized John Travolta's career?
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, who voiced the sultry Jessica Rabbit in Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit?
Um, Kathleen Turner.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, which movie was incorrectly announced I remember that one,
Oh,
as winner of Best Picture at the 2017 Academy Awards during one of the greatest Oscar flubs at all time?
yes. So the one that was not the winner, but that they announced first, right? That was La La Land.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah. Which 1948 Alfred Hitchcock movie starred James Stewart and was shot to look like a one continuous take?
Rope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I looked at the beginning of that movie and I don't think I watched more than 5 minutes after you told me what it will be all about.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yes,
funny because like In the modern day, Hitchcock would have wanted to do it all in one take or whatever, but in those days, you could really only do a maximum of 10 minutes. That's all the film that would fit in. So he would like do 10 minutes and then he would like maybe zoom in on someone's jacket and then zoom out. So it made to look like it hadn't cut, but it cut obviously because he
He
couldn't
had a
do
very distinct style, that's for sure.
in that particular movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nobody's perfect is the final line and punchline from the classic 1959 comedy starring Marilyn Monroe.
It's Billy Wilder's Some Like It Hot.
Good. All right. The stage play "Everybody Comes to Rick's" was adapted for the screen. Was adapted for the screen to become what 1942 Best Picture winner.
Oh my God. I mean, one of my top three favorite movies of all time on any day. It's Casablanca. Yeah, it's Casablanca. I mean,
Yeah.
it was bought as the stage play. Everybody Comes to Rick's. The play was bought before it was ever even performed. It was made into a movie before it was ever a play.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah. In what 1979 James Bond movie does the famous spy go to outer space?
Moonraker.
Yeah, absolutely
I
right.
love the Roger Moore James Bond movies. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, me
those
too. Those
are
are my
absolutely incredible.
favorites.
I mean, I thought he
Yeah.
was great. I thought he was great.
Okay.
I,
What's the
I think that Roger Moore and Sean Connery, I think those are the two.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Same here. Okay. What's the name of Charlie Chaplin's most famous recurring character?
The Tramp.
Oh, yes. Aaron Sorkin won an Oscar for writing what 2010 drama about the creation of Facebook.
Social Network.
Yeah. Who played iconic femme fatale Phyllis Dietrichson in the classic 1946 film noir Double Indemnity?
Oh, that has to be, I mean, that along with Sunset Boulevard has to be Billy Wilder's darkest movies. It was Barbara Stanwyck.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
famously, nobody wanted her part and nobody wanted the male part either, because
Wow.
they're both so-called villains in their own way.
Oh my God. What is the model of revolver made famous by Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry Callahan?
Magnum something?
Yeah, 44 Magnum, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which 1927 war drama was the first movie to ever win Best Picture?
Oh, what year?
1927.
War drama.
Huh?
It's a war drama from 1927.
Yeah, uh-huh. Which
Um,
1927 war drama was the first ever movie to win Best Picture?
okay, so it's not the 1915 one. The General?
No, it's The Wings.
Okay.
Okay. Who is the first actor to play Jack Ryan on screen?
Counterintuitive. It's actually Alec Baldwin
Yeah, exactly.
from
Okay.
the Hunt for Red October with Sean.
Wow. Wow, you know so much. Jennifer Lawrence won a Best Actress Academy Award for what 2012 romantic drama comedy?
I'm not so familiar. I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, the only thing I know is maybe the Hunger Games.
It's Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah. I guess I wouldn't have known that. Haven't
Which,
seen it.
okay, which famous film composer wrote the music to Tim Burton's 1989 Batman?
I don't know. I mean, I know that Tim Burton usually, one thing I know, he usually works with one composer. Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar.
Yeah, it's Danny Elfman.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I'm talking like I know all the answers. Of course I do. It's over
I
here.
mean, the honest truth is that my golden age in terms of the movies that I really know are from the 1930s to the 1960s. And
I know.
I know a bunch other than that, but that's really my bread and
Yeah,
butter.
that's your like bread and butter.
Here we are talking about like the late 80s, you know?
Yeah, that's like your bread and butter, that's for sure. Okay, which Alfred Hitchcock thriller is notorious for its shocking shower scene?
Psycho.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I couldn't watch that one either. Okay, what is the highest grossing foreign language film at the US box office?
Highest, can you repeat?
Yeah, what is the highest grossing foreign language film at the US box office?
Highest grossing foreign language film at the US box office.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so give me a hint. Is it something modern, like fairly recent?
It's a religious theme.
Oh, yeah, then it would be The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So funnily, yeah. So that's where I was getting tripped up. I mean, I always assumed that that was an American film, but probably it
I
wasn't even.
know, that's
Yeah.
what, yes,
But
same here.
Mel Gibson, he did a brave thing where he put the movie in, Aramaic and Latin and those ancient languages instead of English. So
Exactly.
the,
That's what would have tripped me up too.
the second you said modern, I immediately thought that must be it.
Yeah, and religious, yeah. Okay, who wrote the screenplay for Rocky?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, absolutely. Even I knew that question, you see. What national monument does Cary Grant climb in the heart-pounding final moments of North by Northwest?
Oh, one of my all-time favorite movies, Mount Rushmore.
Why too?
Mount Rushmore. And funnily
Yeah,
enough, that was not when you see him actually climbing or his stunt double or whoever,
yeah.
that's on a set in Hollywood.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Okay, I know that you know the answer to this one. What was Quentin Tarantino's first feature as writer-director?
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, because you always talk about that. Yeah. Which Oscar-winning blonde bombshell played James Stewart's love interest, Lisa Carol Fremont, in Rear Window?
Grace Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Who is the only person ever to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie?
Only person to receive an acting nomination or win for a Star Wars movie.
Acting, yeah, an Oscar nomination.
For acting in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen Star Wars. I have no idea, but I'll make a guess because
Yes.
I think I'll acting in a Star Wars movie. Oh, Alec Guinness.
Yes. I always think of the beer, the
I've,
Guinness.
I've never seen I've never seen Star Wars, any of them, but I know that he was in the first one as Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just 1 second. Which actress name who voices Princess Elsa in the Frozen films did John Travolta botch at the 2014 Oscars?
Dina Menzel.
Yeah, wow. What is the real name of Uma Thurman's The Bride character from Kill Bill?
No idea. I don't think I've ever
It's
seen.
Beatrix Kiddo.
Huh?
What prominent American director won an Oscar for helming Forrest Gump?
Oh, is it Zemeckis?
Yes, absolutely.
Zemeckis? Yeah.
Okay. Three of Jim Carrey's blockbusters, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura Pet Detective, were all released in what year? It's an important year.
1994?
Yes, interesting. Yeah. Okay. How many suns does Luke's home planet of Tatooine have in Star Wars?
As I said, I've never seen it, so I'm going to guess three.
Two.
Okay.
Okay. Um, which movie holds the record for most Oscar wins without winning Best Picture?
Most Oscar wins without winning Best Picture. Oh, that's an interesting one. Um, okay, so I'm going to ask for one of my other lifelines here, one of my other hints.
Yes.
Is it more modern or more classic old?
Uh, I mean, they have, I think, several rendition of it, but
Okay. Okay, I think that was a good hint. A Star is Born?
no, it's Cabaret.
Cabaret. Huh. Yeah.
I thought that they had several rendition of that,
I'm
no?
sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Maybe not.
I know that there's the one from 1972. There's probably more, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. What's the Los Angeles hotel prominently featured in Pretty Woman?
Um, okay.
I
The,
know that you know that because that's one of our favorite
the,
movies.
the Beverly Wilshire Hotel.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, who played Detective Rick Deckard in Blade Runner?
Harrison Ford.
All right. Who is the first woman of color to win the Oscar for Best Actress?
I don't know.
Think Beautiful.
Uh, yeah, I'm a little stumped.
Halle Berry.
Ah, got it. Ah, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
She's a very
Right.
beautiful woman, yeah. What's the fictional brand of cigarettes in Quentin Tarantino's movie?
No idea.
Movies?
No idea.
Red Apple cigarettes, I mean,
Right.
yeah. Okay. Who played the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm not really a Wizard of Oz person.
Yeah,
I know that that's a classic movie. I appreciate it for all the groundbreaking things it does. It does. It's just not my kind of movie.
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
It's actually Margaret Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which movie star is killed off in the opening scene of Scream?
Oh yeah, I've never seen that.
Drew Barrymore. Okay. How many Oscars has Meryl Streep won?
I think she's gotten like a crazy amount of nominations, maybe 2 wins.
It's actually 3 wins and she got like 21
Yeah, nominations.
nominations, which is like unbelievable. Who played Bunny Parker and Clyde Barrow in Bunny and Clyde?
All right. Well, in order, since you said Bonnie first, that's Faye Dunaway, and then Warren Beatty was Clyde.
Yeah, absolutely. What Martin Scorsese movie holds the record from F-bomb?
The Martin Scorsese movie,
Yeah,
The Wolf of Wall Street.
yes, absolutely.
I think it's 700 something, or maybe even more.
Yeah, oh my God, it's an insane
Funnily
amount.
enough, in my movie, My Last Words, there's not even one.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What is the name of the extended ballet sequence near the end of Singing in the Rain?
What is the name of it?
What is the name of the extended ballet sequence near the end of Singing in the Rain?
I mean, this is the whole Gotta Dance thing.
Broadway Melody.
Yeah, I didn't know that that was the name of it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know it either. What is the name of Riley's imaginary friend in Inside Out?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I don't think, yeah, Bing Bong. Okay. Who played the Green Goblin in 2002 box office smash Spider-Man?
I mean, I have no idea. I've never seen it. I'll say, I'll give a guess. Ryan Reynolds,
It was,
Green Lantern or
it
something.
was actually William Dafoe.
Okay.
And the last one, who played Regan McNeil in The Exorcist?
I don't know her name. It's a child. Yeah, it was a child actress.
Really?
No clue.
It's Linda Blair.
Wow,
Oh, you didn't know that?
no clue.
Wait a minute, let me just quickly see if I maybe missed one or two questions here, because I know that I was like doing it very, very fast. Oh, okay. What is the name of Quinn's shark hunting boat in Jaws?
Um, the Orca.
Yes!
Yeah,
And
great.
I think that's a wrap.
Wow. So I
Good
think I have a
job.
pretty good record. I think I got quite a bit right. I got maybe 5 or 6 or 7 wrong or something like that.
I know, out of like almost 100. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Wow.
generally, if I got it wrong, it's because I haven't seen the movie or anything or have no clue.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
good job. Okay.
So
Let's
everyone,
do
I hope
it
you
again
enjoyed that.
soon.
And let me know your thoughts on that, and let me know some more of a classic movie trivia. And thanks so much to Christina, my wonderful mom, for doing this.
Absolutely.
Okay, bye. And thanks so much for tuning into the Adam Kiss Show. Follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is, I'm there. Or check my website at www.adamkissofficial.com. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. And that's all, folks.